Finesse.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
Yo.
After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. Special Teams has come up with the recovery, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Davis heading in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
To say what he's done this year, Mike, is unheard of would be an understatement. I mean, there are quarterbacks who go their entire careers without even making it to the Super Bowl, yet here he is on the verge of potentially winning one in his very first season. He's got a lot of work to do between now and the end of this game to make that happen, but if he's able to lead his team to a victory here today, it would be a perfect storybook ending to an improbable and legendary rookie campaign.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. He gets this complete to his rookie fourth-round pick.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Now a 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. Just a short gain to the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, heading left. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Giants. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one coast to coast. 95 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Colts out to the... Second and 11. Off the play. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Butker's kick is good. And the Giants cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now it's Taylor. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Metcalf reels it in on the right side.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
He is in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside. They can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Davis now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally run him down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Here's a 2nd and 9. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants are back within 2 scores.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
To the air now on 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Bowers.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. You can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Colts. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Giants offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
In trouble, and down he goes. So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Colts. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll only get down to around the 42. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 57-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Davis now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, New York. Butker's extra point is good. And the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable with Rivers. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run here with Caleb. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield. It's C.D. Lamb. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow. And the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Let the fullback try to power it home. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Right back to the fullback. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable with Rivers. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Colts offense running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. Here's Taylor. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Indy. That his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense and C.D. Lamb set to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. In motion, Lamb. That caught by Davis. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Giant first down. Back to the air one more time. This one intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can on this extra position that they just stole.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, check that, street, come on.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They face 2nd down and 7. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A run with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run now with Rivers. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Rivers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is Rivers. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. This team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You had no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing right. It's taken in. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On first and 10. They'll set up to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but their execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll look to throw yet again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here we go. One final play. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Colts have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation, handing the trophy to the Indianapolis Colts, the champions of Super Bowl 62. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.
Every career starts.